All right, let's just jump right in. Forget what you think you know about chatbots because today we are diving deep into the world of AI companions for 2025. And trust me, this space has gone way beyond just simple digital assistants. We're talking about something way more personal, way more complex, and honestly, a lot more human. And wow, this quote really just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? This is the core idea we're exploring today. They're not assistants, they're characters. We're talking about full-on personalities, digital beings that can support you, challenge you, and even remember that weird dream you told them about last week. It's a total shift in how we interact with AI. So why is this all happening right now? Well, it kind of boils down to something super universal, right? That need for connection. And in 2025, AI companions are filling a very real gap for people all over the world. This is becoming a new kind of reality for friendship. And let's be real for a second. Maybe you're looking for a space to just vent without someone immediately telling you what to do. Or maybe you're just curious about where this tech is headed. These are the exact reasons millions of people are downloading these apps. It's all about finding a safe space to just talk. But here's the thing. Not all AI companions are created equal, not by a long shot. Some feel incredibly real, while others, well, they feel like you're stuck talking to a broken customer service bot. So before we get into the top apps, let's figure out what actually makes an AI companion feel real in the first place. It really comes down to these three things. First, conversational depth. The AI has to be able to keep up, to adapt, not just get stuck in a loop. Second, memory and personalization. This is huge. It has to remember who you are and what you've talked about before. And third, boundaries. You, the user, need to have clear control over the experience, especially when it comes to, not safe for work content. Okay, so with those three things in mind, let's find your perfect fit. We're about to explore the top companions out there, but I want you to think of it less like shopping for an app and more like finding an archetype, the right kind of personality for what you're actually looking for. Seriously, take a second and think about it. Are you after a pocket therapist, a fun, no-strings-attached friend, or maybe a creative partner for some fantasy roleplay? Knowing what you want is absolutely the first step, because this market is definitely not one-size-fits-all anymore. And really, the whole AI companion world kind of splits into two big camps. On one side, you've got the wellness guide. Think apps like Wysa and Elomia, which are all about structured mental health support. And on the other side, you have the unfiltered canvas, apps like Nomi that are all about total freedom and creativity, usually with no censorship. Let's kick things off with a classic, Replika. For a long time, this was the go-to emotional anchor in the space. It's known for supportive chats, it remembers things about you, you can even do voice calls. But, and this is a huge but, they completely removed all NSFW and erotic roleplay content. That was a massive controversial change for their user base. So if you just want to support a friend, it's great. But for creative freedom, not so much anymore. Now, for a totally different vibe, you've got Wysa and Elomia. Think of these less like friends and more like tools. They're basically pocket therapists. They're built on proven psychological principles like cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT to help you manage negative thoughts. They're super calm, super private, but the trade-off is they don't really have that emotional depth. And of course, the best features are usually locked behind a subscription. Okay, now for something on the cutting edge. Reflection AI is all about creating a personality that actually evolves with you. It uses some pretty deep learning to remember things you said weeks ago and weave them into conversation. It's designed to feel like a real growing relationship. It's still pretty new, so yeah, it can be a little glitchy. Sometimes it dips into that uncanny valley, but it's definitely one to watch for truly next-level conversation. And for anyone who just wants to throw the rulebook out the window, there's Nomi. Its biggest selling point? It's free and it's uncensored. You can just jump in and create any personality you want, from a sarcastic sidekick to a deep fantasy partner without ever hitting a paywall. The main drawback is that its long-term memory isn't quite as sharp as some others. Phew, okay, that was a lot, I know. So here's a quick snapshot that lays it all out. You can see the clear lanes, right? Replika for that emotional support, Wysa for wellness, Reflection AI for that evolving realism, and Nomi for total freedom. Each one is a totally different flavor of what an AI companion can be. But here's the catch with all of these. Every single one involves some kind of compromise. You're still playing in someone else's sandbox. You're limited by their rules, their business model, and their vision for what an AI companion is supposed to be. So what's the alternative? What if you don't want to play by their rules? Well, the source material points to a really powerful new direction: platforms that let you build your own companion experience from the ground up. This is where the real power is. And that path leads to platforms like Scrile AI. Now, this isn't just another app on our list. It's what's called a white label platform. That means you use their powerful tech, but you put your own brand, your own name on top of it. They give you everything you need to launch your own AI companion business, entirely on your terms.
And the perks of going this route are an absolute game changer. You control everything. You keep 100% of the revenue you make, no cuts. It's built to be NSFW friendly right out of the box, if that's what you want. It's your brand, your design, your rules. You're not just creating a bot, you're building an entire platform for other people to enjoy.
So let's tie this all together, shall we? The whole conversation is shifting. It's moving away from just using these tools and toward creating them. It's about taking your unique vision for the perfect companion and actually making it real. And it all comes back to this one number: 100%. 100% control, 100% of the earnings, 100% your vision. For creators in this space, that is the ultimate promise. So when you look at the big picture, the evolution of this technology isn't just about finding an app that checks most of your boxes anymore. It's about having the power to create an experience that is perfectly 100% tailored to you or to a whole community you want to build. So I'm going to leave you with this question. If you had zero limits, no tech barriers, no content rules, nothing, what kind of personality, what kind of friend, what kind of companion would you actually build? Because the tools to answer that question, they're already here.